Hey everyone, it's October 17th, and that means that if today's your birthday, you share with convicted murderer Martin Sauceda Vega, who killed his lover's husband in an attempt to help her collect a life insurance payment in 1985, and that is him right up there. Vega was born in 1945 in Texas and had a number of run-ins with the legal system throughout his life, only undergoing 3 years of formal schooling as a child. As a young man, he was convicted of both selling drugs and burglary, serving 9 years in prison for drug trafficking. Convicted of aggravated robbery in the 80s, the laws in Texas required that he was released on parole after serving only 1 week of a 2-year sentence. Vega raped a woman at gunpoint in 1984, but his victim didn't cooperate with prosecutors, so charges were dropped. He began seeing a married woman in the mid-80s, and the two hatched a plan to not only free her up to see him openly, but also to get a substantial sum of money by killing her husband and collecting on his life insurance. In July of 1985, Vega shot his lover's husband 8 times with a .22 caliber handgun and left his body on the side of a road. The victim's skull was fractured, and evidence showed that the killer had first attempted to drown him before giving up and shooting him dead. The crime went unsolved for over 2 years, but the life insurance company refused to pay out a claim, considering the wife a suspect in the murder. She sued the company since she hadn't been charged in the death, and they were forced to pay out the $235,000 claim. Vega then married the widow of his victim, and it seemed like they may just get away with it. But in 1987, he walked into a police station in Luling, Texas, about 50 miles from San Antonio, and asked to see a detective. He sat down and confessed in writing and on videotape to having killed the man for a $30,000 share of the life insurance policy. Vega also led investigators to where he had dumped the gun he used to kill the man. At trial, he tried to recant his confession and claimed that he had confessed in order to expose a plot by the police to kill him. Though he told the authorities that his wife had asked him to kill the man, he refused to testify against her. There was a plea bargain available for his testimony against the woman that would have spared his life, but he refused, so she was never charged since they were unable to build much of a case after she took the fifth. During the penalty phase, evidence was introduced about the rape he committed in 1984 and a previous murder in St. Louis he also confessed to that I've been unable to find any details about. Vega was sent to death row, where after spending 10 years behind bars, he was executed. His final statement claimed innocence for both his wife and himself, and that you are all seeing in the process a perfect example of old freaky-deaky Bill Clinton when he signed that anti-terrorism law to shorten the appeals. This is a conspiracy. If this is your birthday, I hope you have a great day. Leave me a comment so I can wish you a happy birthday. If you know someone whose birthday it is today, send them this video so they can find out all about their birthday twin. And to Martin Sauceda Vega, I say, happy birthday, you bastard.